be feeling mighty good, big fella. You're Spider-Man. You got a supermodel wife, girlfriend. And you got the biggest movie in the world setting records. Whew. I didn't expect this. See, I thought it was going to do really well. Personally, my thoughts were that it was definitely going to do better than The Odyssey and a lot of other movies this year. Probably better than any other movie this year. But I just didn't expect this headline here. Wow. Beat out Endgame. Spider-Man Brand New Day sets box office record with 72 million in previews, beating Avengers Endgame. Wow. See, and this movie is released amongst all the world's modern audience madness that's going on. Endgame was released right at the beginning of the garbage, but pretty much the height of Marvel. And it still beat it. That says something about the popularity of Spider-Man and the qualities of the movies that have been coming out with Spider-Man in them. Because if they weren't good, people wouldn't want to see it. But they've all been good. They've all been good. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm talking about the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies right now in particular. They've all been good. And, some of you, I'm sure, would say some were meh, or one or two were meh, or whatever. However, I don't think it's really debatable that the best two are this one, Brand New Day, and No Way Home. Those are the best two. And then probably, you guys probably flip-flop about the other two, about which one's better. You know what I'm saying? I know people had the issues with the one with Mysterio, Far From Home, right? That one really picked up at the end when he learned how to use his spider sense and everything. But it felt kind of slow, not as interesting at certain points. But a lot of us liked the first one, so. But yeah, so it says here, Spider-Man Brand New Day is already web-slinging its way into box office history. They should have said web-swinging. Slinging them is, you know what I'm saying? But swinging with him. You know what I'm saying? Web swing. For my Marvel superheroes fans. Tom Holland's latest Spidey movie has made a record-breaking 72 million in previews, including Wednesday early access screenings, the most of any movie in history. Wow. The previous record was held by Avengers Endgame, beat it by 12 million, which made 60 million in Thursday previews on its way to the biggest opening weekend of all time. Of all time! For my wrestling fans. To compare the two historic superhero movies, Avengers Endgame set the all-time opening weekend record with 357 million domestically and an eye-popping 1.2 billion globally. That's insane. They pulled in 1.2 billion in the weekend. That's so insane. It can take some movies months to pull that off, or weeks to pull it off, depending on how long they're in the theaters. Sometimes I find out certain movies are in the theater. I'm like, it's still in the theaters? It's like, yeah, it's still in the theaters. Sony and Marvel's A Brand New Day is aiming to make between 260 million and 280 million in its opening weekend. Well, that ain't 1.2 billion, which would make it the second biggest launch of all time, behind Endgame and above Spider-Man No Way Home. Some estimates even put the Brand New Day opening above 300 million. But Sony is playing it safe and offering a more conservative start of 190 million to 195 million. I would like to know the numbers between all those movies, as far as, what areas they're opening up in, and you know what I'm saying? That'd be interesting to see the numbers between Endgame, No Way Home, and this. Gotta tune in to Renegade. Check him out, see what he's talking about. Only 9 movies have opened to more than 200. Only 9 movies, okay, so have opened to more than 200 million. With Avengers Endgame netting over 300 million. There's got to be Infinity War in there. See, the other films are Spider-Man No Way Home, okay, makes sense. Avengers Infinity War, thought so. Star Wars The Force Awakens and Star Wars The Last Jedi. Okay, I would expect The Last Jedi because no one knew what was coming with The Last Jedi, so that makes sense. Deadpool and Wolverine makes sense because that was a comeback of Marvel where people were like, look, they're definitely going to be back for at least this. Jurassic World, okay, that makes sense also. The Avengers, okay, so the first one makes sense. First time we've seen them on screen. And Black Panther. Yeah, people were amped for Black Panther. People really were. After seeing him in Civil War, people were like, oh, this dude is thorough. We gotta see this. So this all of them make sense. Internationally, Brand New Day is estimated to add between 275 million to 300 million to its total, but it's likely the tally will exceed expectations. Holland's The Last Adventure, which had the crossover star power of past Spidey actors, right, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, opened to 327 million internationally and 587 million globally, going down as the 3rd biggest worldwide star in history. Brand New Day picks up 4 years after No Way Home ended with it. Okay, yeah, so hey, that's magnificent. And that's one of those things where it's like, there's no controversy around this movie. So I'm not even concerned about not even thinking about Rotten Tomatoes score or anything. I'm assuming that they're all good, that the majority of them are good. As a matter of fact, let me check right now. Whenever there's controversy, I don't trust Rotten Tomatoes at all. You know what I mean? And we know what movies right now have controversy. Don't trust them at all. 90 and 98. Sounds about right. You get what I'm saying? 90 and 98. Sounds about right. So, post your comments down below. Let me know what you all think. Congratulations, Tom. And if you enjoyed my thoughts and commentary, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers. Woo!